Haha. Oh yeah, pipe smokers. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. Yeah, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. So, happy Saturday, yeah. It's Saturday, the 21st of September already. Yeah, so we're going to have a Saturday smoke together. Yeah. So I got this pipe in yesterday. This is the heaviest pipe I have ever felt in my hands. It's a Lorenzo Imperia Studio Bowl number 828, made in Italy. And that is a monster pipe. That's the heavy. You wouldn't want to clench this pipe. And man, I got to put the final coat of polish on it. No teeth chatter. Just a gorgeous pipe. Yeah, and I'm going to sell it. Oh, sorry, guys. Somebody texted me and just said that they have to have this. It's sold. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. The bowl depth is like 2.9 inches, and the pipe is like 6.25 inches long. Inner bowl width is like 0.85 inches. So, yeah, let's start something on fire. We have the first Gilson pipe that I ever made right here. Yep. This one has a little bit of a longer stem on it. So, and we have it filled with actually one of my mates gifted this tobacco to me. It's Hall of the East. It's a 2-to-1 mix of Cornell and Dale's Star of the East and the classic Carter Hall. And I've smoked this before, and it's just to die for. So let's start something on fire. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. Wow. Very good blend. This Gilson pipe just smokes unbelievable. Yeah, we got a ton of pre-orders coming in. So I had to replenish my stock. I ordered 30 more. Because I'm just about sold out of Gilson pipes. But no worries. My supplier, I talked to him. And they're on the way. I do have this other Boohemoth billiard. I mean, this is big. That sucker is huge. I measured the width of this shank right there is 0.86 inches thick. The pipe is just shy of 7 inches. It's a beast. I totally restored this pipe and brought her back to its original, if not better, beauty. It's a no-name pipe. It's got a couple of factory fills, which those, as you smoke them, will darken down. It has one there, and it has one there. And that pipe has some gorgeous briar just a monster. The bowl depth on this is, I think it was like 2 inches deep, something like that. I don't know, let's look again. I like to be precise. That's why we have these precision measuring tools. Fully inspected. It's 1.77 inches in depth. And then your inner bowl diameter is, let's see here. Yeah, it's 0.87 inches in depth, so almost an inch in width. I mean, the inner bowl size. That thing is a monster. And it's for sale. You know, if you don't mind a couple of these factory fills, that's for sale for $60. 3 $20 bills. And that's just a great smoker. She's ready to roll. It's all deghosted. All polished up. No teeth chatter. You can see a little bit of a wave there. You know, just a tiny little bit of a wave there from where somebody clenched it a little bit and then I sanded it out. Yeah, so that one's $60. And she is gorgeous. That is a Boohemoth. That is a big ass billiard. So, yeah, so it's Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. My buddy texted me earlier and he's like, "You want to go out and shoot some billiards?" I was like, "Sure." So I've got well, I was all caught up on the paid Gilson pipes, the people that actually sent money. I still have the list, which keeps getting bigger, of pre-orders. And then I got, I was caught up. Now, Mark S. out of Long Island, yeah. He ordered 2. And his are paid for. So I got to get right on those. One's almost done. So I couldn't believe it. I'm doing a video about ready to show you this monster. And I see a text come through. I'll take it. $100 sold. Plus he wants a jumbo Gilson billiard. This thing just feels like an enormous pine cone in your hand. I really almost didn't want to sell it, but then the little voice was like, "You bought these pipes to sell?" I'm looking at my sold rack, and it's getting almost bigger than my unsold rack, the pipes I have available. Yeah, this Hall of the East, or whatever they call it. Yeah, Hall of the East. It's on the medium to strong side. That's good. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, cheers. Yep. Oh, man. That Gilson pipe is so good. That's the first one I ever made. The briar is just phenomenal on these pipes. Like I said, this guy bought basically a whole pipe company out from St. Claude, France. So, it could be, Algerian briar. I was talking with my supplier and he says, well, they could be from Spain too, So who knows? My supplier is 82 years old. And the briar on these pipes he bought the briar for these pipes 33 years ago, and he said they were full, they had huge burlap sacks just full of briar. And God knows how long it had been sitting around before he bought them. It was in a big warehouse. Yeah, so that big Boohemoth, and it's a sitter, by the way. That one's only $60. Great smoker. The factory fill and stuff, like I said, that'll darken down over time as you smoke it. I'm going to let that pipe rest. We'll be back in a nanosecond. Oh, yeah. So we're back. Oh, yeah. Swallow the East. What a great blend. I've got great customers, and a lot of times people send me blends and stuff. I mean, my buddy Milburn sent me that. It's Peter Stockeby, Bullseye Flake. Still have to try that. So good. So relaxing and quiet. I love it. Oh, man. Stuff's starting to give me a little bit of a neck hit. Oh, yeah. Cheers. Wow. I got this other cool little bowl that I got in. It's a Bulldog. And, it's got a unique shaped stem and shank. Kind of square, I guess you'd call it. I got the top all cleaned up. I'm going to stain that a little bit. She'll polish up nice. I don't see any factory fills on this. It's made by Regals. Riegels. Yeah, and it says imported briar. That's all deghosted. That's a gorgeous pipe. And, you know, so many people have asked me, how do you get, Paul, how do you get your stems so shiny? Well, let's say you get a pipe in, okay? It's got a little bit of teeth chatter or whatever. I'll take 180 grit sandpaper and I'll go over that. And don't just concentrate on the teeth chatter, otherwise your stem is going to look uneven. Take it the long way like that. Go up and down the pipe, concentrate on the teeth chatter a little bit, and then kind of just smooth everything out so it doesn't look like you just took and sanded that one part and it's flat. And so, like, this pipe had some teeth chatter on it, and I got it all out. All right, and then the next thing I do is, after I take the 180 grit sandpaper to it, I'll take the stuff, it's called Scotchbrite. It's almost like, you know, those yellow and green scrubbies that you have for doing dishes? It's kind of like that, and you can buy them online, whatever. They come in sheets about that big. So then I'll go over it with this to get the majority of the sandpaper marks out. And it kind of shines it up a little bit. And then last but not least, well, no, not last, I take 000 ultrafine steel wool, and I'll go over the stem like so. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get as much of the sandpaper marks out that I can. I could use a much finer grit of sandpaper, but it's not going to get any teeth chatter out. You know, it's going to take a million years. Then what I do is I take it out to the wheel, and my left side wheel I use to polish stems, and there's a special wax called white diamond. So white diamond is a wax. It comes in a bar. And it's got a mild abrasive in it. So you just touch that to the wheel a little bit, get some of it on your wheel, on your polishing wheel, and then you go over it. You keep going over it, keep going over it, keep going over it, until there's no scratch marks and it's polished perfectly. Then you're not done. You got to wipe off all of that excess white diamond. Then it goes over to the wheel on the right. My polisher has two wheels, one on each side. And so I only use the right one for a carnauba wax, and then I'll go over and I'll polish the stem up real nice like that. And they come out looking like brand new. I've got some pipes that I didn't think I was going to be able to get the teeth chatter out. It was so deep. And you'd be surprised with some elbow grease. Sometimes I'll spend an hour just on a stem. And then you put the carnauba wax on it, a couple coats. And then you take a clean cotton cloth, polish it all up, and she comes out like brand new, you know. So that's how I do my stems. I can't think of a different way, a better way. If anybody has a better way, let me know. But I don't think there is any other way that you could really do that other than what I just described. So that pipe, when she's done, will be for sale. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the briar on this pipe lightly with some of the white diamond, and it'll get any grime off the pipe. It's going to lighten the pipe up a bit. And then, of course, then I'm going to hit it with a few coats of carnauba wax. You got to be careful, especially down in the crotch of the pipe. That's where the bowl meets your shank. Because when you're getting in there, if you push too hard or keep it on the wheel too long, you'll get burn marks across there. And then it's like, oh, geez. Then it takes a half hour to get the burn marks out because you're doing that. And then you have to blend everything in because now this is a lot lighter than the rest of the pipe. You got to blend all of that stuff in. So there's a lot involved with rehabbing estate pipes. So, you know, like I said, this one here was a full-on restoration. Full-on restoration. And, you know, like I said, I got that stem freaking looking great. Pipe looks great. Smoke's unbelievable. And yep, for $60 you can have that pipe. This one, actually, I'm probably only going to price that one at like $40. I don't know if anybody wants that. Just say I want the Bulldog for $40, and I'll finish her up for you real quick. It's already been deghosted and everything, you know. So, yeah, wow, we've gone on for 21 minutes already. I'm going to make some dinner. I think I'm going to make a cheeseburger with Swiss cheese on it. And then my buddy's going to be here in a couple hours, pick me up, and we're going to go out and have some drinks and shoot some pool. Yeah. So hope everybody has a great Saturday. And, yeah. Hope you had a good smoke together with me. God bless you all. Treat each other right. Paul the Pipe Guy. Over and out. And happy pipe smoking, pipe smokers.